Geoffrey Hinton and John Hopfield were awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics last week for discoveries in AI technology. One of the winners of this prestigious award joins us today. Welcome, Geoffrey.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking the time to talk to us. So let's have you start by walking us through what you won the Nobel Prize for.
So you may have noticed there's been a lot of progress in AI recently, and that progress has come from figuring out how to get networks of simulated brain cells, simulated on a computer, to learn stuff. And I think I won the Nobel Prize for being involved in two of the ways in which you can get these networks to learn.
It's absolutely incredible, and we can take pride in knowing you're a British Canadian. How has your work at the University of Toronto helped in winning this award?
Well, I think I got the award largely for work I did at the University of Toronto. So the University of Toronto has helped a whole lot.
As you're being honored for your contributions to artificial intelligence, you quit Google to warn about potential dangers. What are you most concerned about? Because I think this is something that really interests a lot of people nowadays.
Well, there's short-term dangers and long-term dangers. I guess I'm most concerned about the long-term dangers because those are the ones that people think are maybe just science fiction. And so the biggest long-term danger is that once these artificial intelligences get smarter than we are, they will take control. They'll make us irrelevant. And that's quite worrying. And nobody knows how to prevent that for sure. So we need to do lots of research on that right now.
And for people every day at home, how can we better mitigate some of those concerns with AI? Is it as simple as, turning off your Google Home or unplugging it for a little bit?
No, I don't think there's much that people at home can do. It's the big companies need to do stuff. They need to do more safety research, and governments need to regulate it effectively, have regulations with teeth. I think it's not like recycling or something where they pretend that you can do stuff at home that makes a big difference. I don't think you can here.
Okay, noted. You co-founded the Vector Institute in Toronto. What work is being done there?
Oh, there's a lot of work being done on the good uses of AI. So I should emphasize that there are worries about the possible bad uses of AI, but there are many, many very good uses. For example, in healthcare, people at the Vector Institute are helping industry in many different ways. One of them is healthcare, and there we can make much better healthcare using AI.
Okay. And you're sometimes referred to as the Godfather of AI. Where do you envision advancements taking us within the next 10 years?
I don't think you can see clearly 10 years in the future. Things are moving too fast. It's like fog. With fog, you can see very clearly for a certain distance, and then the wall comes down, and after that, you can't see anything. That's what happens with anything that's exponential, and AI is like that. So we can't see clearly what's going to happen in 10 years. If you looked at what's happening now, it's not what we would have predicted 10 years ago. These large language models and their ability to deal properly with natural language is amazingly much better than we would have predicted 10 years ago. So the best way to really understand how things will be in 10 years' time is to look back 10 years and see how different things were then. And they were very different. Nobody thought we would have language models that could answer any question you give and could be a not very good expert at everything. That's amazing. 10 years ago, people would have very confidently predicted we wouldn't be there yet. So I think in 10 years' time, there'll be things that I would very confidently predict we wouldn't have yet.
Well, it certainly has come a long way. And again, as a British Canadian, all of us Canadians here watching are very proud of you for winning this award. Thank you, Geoffrey, so much for taking the time today. That is Nobel's Prize winner in physics, Geoffrey Hinton, joining us today.